Hey guys, it's Milana. In today's video, I want to show you guys how to create your own overlays. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's basically whenever you make something pop up here in your video. So I'm going to show you guys how to create your own overlay, how to animate your own overlay, how to create your own text, and then how to animate any text as well. The two apps that I will be using is Canon and iMovie today. But the device that I will be using everything on is a MacBook. So if you guys don't have a MacBook, you can always use an alternative like an iPhone. So if you guys want to know how, just go ahead and keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so I just want to be very clear on what tutorial I am doing for you guys today. When you search up overlay for edits here on Google, it shows you a whole bunch of different things like squares, borders, little images like this, and that's not exactly what I'm showing you guys how to do today. So when you go onto a YouTube video and someone makes something pop up in their video like I have here, imagine if I would have taken off this white border and just had this pink. It would have looked so much better, right? So let's move on to another part of the video. This right here, it just looks much cleaner and neater not having that extra background. So the first thing that I'm going to show you guys is how to remove an object's background to make it clear and make it pop up in your video just like this. Second thing, I want to go ahead and show you guys how to create a text overlay with a blurred background and as well as a little border, kind of like this one. And then the next overlay, I want to show you guys how to make like a marble background with your own text on it. Really simple and easy actually. And then lastly, I'll go ahead and show you guys how to make your own kind of overlays with text just like this. So you see that there's nothing really attached to the text, it's just on the video. So that's what I'm kind of showing you guys today. I just wanted to be very clear because when I say overlays, there's a lot of different types as you guys can see. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, first things first, I want to show you guys how to remove the background to images so that you can put it in your video nice and clearly. So I went ahead with a basketball since it's nice, easy, and bright for you guys to see. So you can go ahead and select whatever image you need in your video, and then once you find that, go ahead and double click it and hit copy image. Next, go ahead and go right back into Keynote, double click that, new document. You want to click wide and white. Then go ahead and zoom out since we want to see the entire picture. Go ahead and delete both of these boxes since we don't need that. Paste your image right back in there. And now we want to go ahead and get rid of all these gray and white boxes that you guys see right around the basketball. So you want to go into image, instant alpha, and go ahead and drag everything out. Hit done and boom. It's nice, clear, and ready to go. The last thing we need to do is select the white background and hit no fill. This is very, very important so that it transports with a clear background. Go ahead and hit File, Export to, and Images. Go ahead and change it to PNG. This is super important as well. As you guys can see, you want to make sure that box is check marked for Export with Transparent Backgrounds. Go ahead and hit Next, and then you can go ahead and title it whatever you guys need it. And once that is saved, you're going to go ahead and move into iMovie now. Go ahead and go to File, Import Media, and then we're going to go ahead and find that little example that we have, which was this one. And then go ahead and drag that right in here. We want to make sure this basketball pops up when I'm raising my arm. So you're going to go ahead and select this, hit this, and go ahead and hit Picture in Picture. We want to go ahead and adjust this first and then the check mark. So we want to go ahead and find the part where I'm raising my arm, which is just about right here. So as you guys can see, when you're in picture, you can make it as big or as small as you guys need it. So that's really good to make sure that you're on the right setting in here. So let me see how it looks. Going to go ahead. So it just pops up a little bit sooner, but you kind of get the gist of it. Is make sure you transport it with a background that is super clear and it's a PNG. Alrighty guys, now it is time to animate an object. So using the knowledge that we had previously from what I've shown you already in the video, we're going to use the same exact object, which is a basketball. So go ahead and select the object that you're using and you want to hit animate and make sure it is on built-in and add an effect. So there's so many different effects that you guys can choose from, like pop, this one's a pretty good one, or let's say drop. And don't forget, you guys can always change the duration to make it shorter, faster, or whatever your video kind of needs. So I think with the basketball, I think drop would be the best one, but they also have special effects like anvil, they have confetti, and you guys kind of get the point. So with the basketball one, I'm going to change it to drop, and I'm going to change it to probably about 1 second. So it looks kind of like that. So after you have chosen an effect, you can also do an action, which is kind of like the middle part of it. So you can choose like blink, or you can choose jiggle, or you can choose pop or pulse, but I think I like pop. And I'm gonna shorten this to like 50 seconds. And then you wanna go ahead and do a build out action. So hit add an effect as well. And then this is gonna pretty much finish out the last action. You can do like flame, diffused. They have a whole bunch of different ones, especially when you're doing a build out. They even have vanish. How cool is that? So now what you want to do, go to build order, the drop, pop, and then vanish. So we're going to hit drop and we're going to do after the transition. The pop will be after the build 1, and then the third one, vanish, will be after build 2. So now you can go ahead and hit that preview and it'll show everything together. And that's it. So let's go ahead and learn how to transport this. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and export this. Hit File, Export to, and we're gonna make it a movie since it is an animation, not a picture. It's gonna be a movie. Go ahead and hit 0 and 0, and we're gonna hit Custom. So this is gonna be transported with a transparent background. So we're actually gonna hit this third option right here. Make sure that box is selected. Very, very important. Hit next, and then you can go ahead and title it whatever you guys need it to be. Next, we're gonna go ahead and go right into iMovie. So hit File, Import Media. So once you have that imported, you wanna go ahead and hit the same thing. Instead of a cutaway, we wanna make it a picture-in-picture so that it fits to where we need it to be. So this isn't exactly aligned with my video. This is just an example, but this is how it will look. And boom, that's how you do an animation with an object. Hey guys, now it is time to show you guys how to do a text with a blurred background. Go ahead and double click on text. And now you want to title it to whatever your video is about. I'm just going to go ahead and type in Be Blessed. You can always mess around with the fonts, or you can use whatever Keynote offers, but I'm going to change this to, actually, we're just going to change it to bold italic. Oh, make sure that it's highlighted. And now we're going to go ahead and just change the size. Next, we're going to go ahead and select it, hit Style. For fill, we're going to go ahead and hit white. And then for a border, we're going to put the thickest border that they have, which is this one. And next, you want to go ahead and click the white background, hit this little colored button, and we're going to change the opacity to 20%. This is really important so that it gives you that clear background effect. And next, we're going to go ahead and save it. Hit File, Export to, and Images. Next, you must change it to a PNG. Go ahead and save that. And then title it to what you need it to be. Now we're going to go ahead and go right into iMovie. And then we can go ahead and find that. Alright, and then you can go ahead and just drag that in there. And that is how you do a blurred background with text. Now, I know you guys will probably see this as in the center, but don't forget you can always put it as a picture-in-picture, and you can always make it like bigger or smaller or whatever you guys need it to be. But it is good that it is in a cutaway, so it kind of transports exactly how you guys save it. So I'm going to go ahead and change it back to cutaway, and it goes right in the middle. Thank you all so much for watching my video today. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That always helps me and my channel out, as well as the algorithm. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell notification to the side so you can go ahead and get notified every single time I post on Sundays. Until next time, I will see you all in my next video.